What is up, guys? It is Duke here, and in this video we're going to be checking out a super cool attack which I am so stoked about watching. I've been kind of bugging the guys over here at Red Onslaught about using this attack for quite some time, and one of the newer guys in Red Onslaught here by the name of DQW Goon has been breaking out the attack now for a couple wars, especially since he's arrived over here at the clan. I've really had my eye on this attack. I posted one of his attacks just recently. I think it was in the recap video of their last week 4 CWL recap. So we're going to get in, we're going to check out two of his attacks here. What I wanted to do is first show you the fail he had here on number 31. I want to show you maybe what went wrong, what you really need to do in order to make this attack a success, because what we're going to do is we're going to jump into his second attack, which was a triple. He was able to regroup and really do a great job with his attack here. So we're going to jump in. We're going to check out a few things here, a few pointers, if you will. First thing is check out this army comp. He's got one hound in his army camp. He has one in that CC, which is going to be, of course, a max hound here. He's rocking 20-27 heroes, 3 rage, 2 poison, 2 haste spells. He's going to always start off with a queen walk, has 14 loons, and a good amount of wall breakers. Thing to keep your eye on is the 22 minions in his camp that he has there. Those guys are going to be like the buzz saws, or supposedly really what you're looking forward to do is bringing your hounds and your loons, and on the back end right behind those loons you're going to be bringing these minions. Really why this is called the TDH attack, it's by TDH, who is a member over in War Whales. He's been using this attack for quite some time. Snip has been showing this attack off now for a few months, but it is a cool one at Town Hall 9. I love it. It's something that I think you guys will love too, but you really have to game plan it. You really have to go through and execute your mission here and your phases. It is a phased attack, so we're going to jump in. We're going to look. The first phase is to always take out at least 1 air defense, 2 air defenses, if you will. We're going to look and see what Goon did wrong here in the first one that he does in the war here. So goes ahead. He's pulling out a few little excess outlying buildings here, those builders' huts. So he's got his queen going in there. So you can see he's looking to target that air defense right there. Going looking to do a little bit of funneling. He's bringing some wizards down. He has the archers in there looking to make his way through. But as you can see, he takes out that cannon at first, drops the rage spell down, looking to rage up those healers, which he does a great job with. In comes the wall breakers. We're going to stop it right there. As you can see, they punch a hole right in that wall set right there to get into that compartment where he could potentially take out 2 air defenses. But this is where it goes wrong. Takes out that archer tower, takes out the cannon, and then she looks to take a turn north. So right here, this raid is pretty much over with. I'm sure he was thinking that it was a fail as soon as she turned left and head to the north. She's going to go north, so really all that she can do is pull the clan castle, because he's only going to have 2 hounds and a good handful of loons to go after these air defenses. He's got his king down there on the bottom, just taking out those outlying buildings and structures and defenses. So we're going to watch to see what happens here. King is going to get taken out eventually. Queen does pull that clan castle. He drops a poison down, taking out, we got baby drags in there, we got Valks, and we have a witch sitting in there. So the queen will go through and kill the clan castle, which is a good thing. But in this case, we have 4 air defenses still left, which is a crippler for this kind of attack here. Something that you really need to focus on is make sure you're getting your funnel properly. Sometimes you have to watch those defenses, especially if they're against the outlying wall where your troops will tend to follow and path upon that. So dropping down some minions just to hurry up with some cleanup up top there. Queen's going to make her way down. He's got some more wall breakers that he's looking to possibly get the queen inside there, but some hidden Teslas pop up and confuse the queen. They will take out those wall breakers. Now it's pretty much just throwing your troops down, dropping a few loons, dropping the hound down, and what is that thing called? That is the haste spell. So now it's time to go ahead and bring in your loons and your minions, which in this case, I think Goon just kind of threw them down there. He knew he was in trouble. You have all kinds of splash right in the middle there with these wizards as those troops are going towards those air defenses. So it was not a good time here for Goon in this one. So what you really have to focus on is really knowing where you're going to go with your queen and taking out that initial air defense. You always want to look for one, possibly two. If you screw up and you do not get them, then you're probably in for a long 3 minutes, as that's what's happened to Goon here. So sadly, it did not go too well, but you really get to see why it was a fail. It's not too often that I show a lot of fail attacks here, but I love this attack so much. I want to really show, what are the positives, what are the negatives, what can go wrong, and what can happen if it all goes right. So that's what went wrong for Goon here. We're going to go in, we're going to check out his second attack here, which was a beauty. Everything went perfect. So if you're looking at this base here, you got to see there's a couple air defenses that are on the outlying edge here. So you really have to pick and see which ones you want to go for. If we look down here at this bottom right air defense, there are a number of buildings. So you're going to need a good amount of funneling. So maybe that's really not the one for you. If we look at this one up here on the top side, looks like a good one that we can go through and get a good funnel on. So let's see which one Goon picks here. We're going to look to see where he comes in at, and he's coming in on the top right with his queen and the healers on top of her, dropping down the minions for some good cleanup. As you can see, the funnel is created here. Queen took out the outlying buildings there, got a cannon, and she's going to look to make her way towards that air defense here. This is a great job of funneling. As you can see, the Queen's going to go ahead and take out that cannon, take out that pop-up Tesla, and she's going to go up and get rid of that lab. We're going to see some cleanup troops down on the right-hand side there. Minions are really just pushing their way through. Wizard coming in on the top. Here comes the wall breakers, opening up that compartment there where the wizard towers are. We have one air defense down, which is great. That's a good job. That is phase one, getting the air defense down. Next thing you know, he's going to be patient with his queen walk. He is pulling the clan castle now. We got some minions coming out. Still a good amount left in that clan castle, but once she makes her way in there, as you can see, he used the Barb King to funnel her inside of that compartment there. She's going to go ahead and take out that, we got the baby dragon. We got some witch coming through here. She will take out those clan castle troops, gets rid of that expo there. Going way down towards the left, taking out that wizard tower. As you can see, she is taking out the sweeper there, getting the gold storage there, and then coming in with the rest of his wall breakers just to help her get through, if she can get through to the other side there. Then we're going to stop it here. She is focusing in on this second air defense. Now this is critical. He has one air defense down, takes out the clan castle, and takes out a second air defense here. Last thing in this one is to really go ahead and take out the queen with his queen. Really, once that is out of the way, every obstacle is really out of the way. Excellent initial phase to this attack here. Just going to go ahead and pick up a few more of these extra structures here, and then comes one hound down, a couple loons, the main hound coming down out of the clan castle, and then we're going to stop it right here. As you can see, pretty much with the hound down and with these loons coming in there, they will soak up any air traps possible. Then he goes through and he's just bringing in a line of minions to go ahead and support the back end of these guys, and they will cut through like a buzzsaw. Like I said, with these troops in the front, kind of like your meat shields, there is nothing that can really take them out. So we're going to check out the rest of this attack here. Hounds, two hounds on that one air defense. That is going to drop in just a minute, and then they're going to make their way towards that middle air defense over there. Looks like we got an air bomb just popped up here, and we got some hounds popping. We got some pups going through, and really what the pups do is they almost act like minions. So you have a ton of these minion slash pups just going through for a ton of cleanup here. We got one hound that isn't even popped yet. So as you can see, there's all kinds of cleanup coming through, and they pretty much buzzsaw the second half of this base here. Complete overkill by Goon. So you can really see how strong and overpowering this army composition can be when things go right, when you plan it out, when you get your funnel right, it is a cool attack. It is just a wonderful thing to watch. It's almost like a thing of beauty. So, like I said, I love watching this one. It's cool to break out. A little bit of a break from the norm from your go-hos, from your Laloon attacks here. So just a little bit something different. If you guys like to play around with it in your friendly challenges to see if you can ace this attack, add another one to your arsenal. Let me know if you guys are using it. If anybody in your clan is using it, I'd like to know. Maybe I'll come check it out. Comment down below. Make sure you punch a like on the video for Goon using this strategy here. Shout out to TDH over at War Whales for coming up with such a cool creative attack here. Make sure you subscribe for future videos, and we will catch you guys later.